and you've been through ups, downs, and you weren't from North Carolina. You're from Cali
No,
originally.
from Northern California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, where you live now, is that close to where you grew up? Or?
No, I'm 8 hours south of where I grew up. I'm
okay.
out in San Diego.
Got it. So you grew up north, but then you moved to North Carolina.
Moved to North Carolina to play baseball.
Yeah.
And then by default, ended up going to college and getting a degree.
Yeah.
And that was the mission was to play professional baseball.
Right.
And then that kind of changed up at 19.
Yeah.
So when I went to NC State, I didn't have the goal per se of playing professional baseball.
Okay.
Because previously, up until 19, that was my goal. And then I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma my freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Right after my freshman year of college. It was insane. I had a great freshman year. I went to junior college.
Okay.
All right, so because I could have played football at Division I.
Yeah.
We're going to go to UNR, all right? And Colin Kaepernick was like going to be the quarterback at that time.
Yeah.
And I was a quarterback, supposedly. Okay?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Right.
And I was like, this is not going to work out for me.
Yeah.
Like, I was recruited as an athlete.
Yeah.
Like, what position? Athlete. I was like, what does that mean? I'm on the practice squad. That's what that means. I'm going to be practicing and running around getting hit.
And your sport growing up was always baseball?
Yeah. It was baseball from 5 until I got to play football in high school because my mom didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of how it went.
Yeah.
Like, people know. Like, if you're watching this right now, you got to play sports when you didn't have to pay for them.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
sense?
I started playing sports in middle school, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It was like baseball was like $50, right? And
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd be able to wear the same cleats, and like my feet would be all scrunched up. But that's just what it was. So I played one sport up until high school.
Yeah.
And then started playing 3 of them, and then I got to junior college, and I chose to just stick to baseball.
Yeah.
Because I just saw more opportunity to play professional. My goal was really not to go Division I. My goal was to go to community college, get drafted, and go play pro ball.
Got it.
So my first year at Sacramento Community College, got drafted. So I did that first year by the Blue Jays. So I had some stock, basically.
Yeah.
Right? They had some value. And then I went back my following year. They had this thing called the draft and follow. So they draft you and then basically evaluate you over the next year to see how much you're worth.
Okay.
Well, 4 months later after I get drafted, my knee starts hurting, and I get diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And the process was a little bit longer than just knee hurt to cancer.
Yeah.
It was knee hurt to, okay, well, you injured yourself, and okay, I don't know how you injured yourself, but things happen, dude.
Right.
You have aches and stuff, and you're
yeah.
Where'd that come from? So, and that
You
type
did you just brush it off? You just
Yeah.
thought, man, my knee's bugging me? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not, playing as long as you did, it's not the first time your knee
No.
or a knee or a joint bothered you.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too
Yeah.
it was too crazy, and it wasn't like it was excruciating pain either. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, my knees.
What
just
made
kinda-
you finally get it checked out? Did it just
Dude, it
because
just
of how
started
long?
swelling.
Oh, it started swelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My knee just started getting bigger and bigger,
Got it.
and I was having night sweats
Okay.
and all these symptoms of cancer.
Got it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't know those were symptoms of cancer until you go in and they tell you,
Yeah.
you have night sweats. Do you know what I mean? Do you have, is there, do you eat certain foods and then you kind of get pain after because cancer feeds on sugar.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
got it.
So all these things started lining up to like, that's
Yeah.
damn.
So patterns
yeah.
you didn't even really
No,
notice
I had
before.
no clue.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody ever knows.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So
And you're also 19.
19,
you're still a
dude.
kid.
Yeah.
You're still in school.
my mom's paying my rent.
Right.
dude. Like I have a joint bank account.
Yeah.
Like, so freshman year, have a great year. Sophomore year, that's when I get diagnosed with cancer. I get a scholarship to University of Miami.
Before or after the diagnosis?
Before the diagnosis.
So you got you got the
My-
offer.
Yeah, my
then
knees
diagnosed.
hurting at the time. They
Yeah.
know my knee's hurting. But they don't
Got
know
it.
what it is, right?
Okay.
And why would they think it's cancer? Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's no.
Well, I
there's no
mean,
reason
at
to think
19, it's the
Yeah, it's
last
like
thing that anybody's
that.
gonna
anybody's
expect.
thinking of.
Yep.
So I signed to Miami October.
Okay.
Okay. November is when I get diagnosed. Okay. So I signed a 50% scholarship to University of Miami, which in baseball is big.
Yeah.
They get 11 and a half scholarships for 40 guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys. I went to NC State, dude. I was on financial aid.
Wow.
Make sense? Like,
Yeah.
great financial. I don't know what North Carolina did for me, but they made it happen. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, they're paying me to go here right now. So, but yeah, we're 10 years past and we're good.
Right.
We can talk about it now.
Yeah.
So,
Now, when you got that diagnosis, what was going through your mind? Because I'm sure that's probably the last thing you're expecting, right?
when I got the diagnosis, it was this is it. Like,
Yeah.
not like, I didn't think about dying,
Yeah.
but not being able to play baseball was dying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was you know, I
So you
think
didn't you didn't think it was fatal, but you
Nah,
thought,
I
God,
think my
this is going
I think my
to-
ego was just so
Yeah.
like we're gonna be
Right.
But why am I not playing baseball? Why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
I just signed to Miami. Me. Like, it's just, dude, I was on cloud freaking 55.
Yeah.
Drafted, signed to Miami, getting ready to go into my sophomore year. Everything was lining up, dude.
Yeah.
And it was it just felt like at that time it was just crumbling.
Right.
And I had to. I'm happy everything happened so fast,
Yeah.
because I never had time to sit in my feelings. And what I mean by that is, I got diagnosed. Don't ever have a biopsy before Thanksgiving. All right, hospitals close.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna get your results back like when we get back from the holiday. I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
geez, this is horrible. So it was before Thanksgiving, did the biopsy, got the results like 2 days after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
which was probably 28th or 29th of November.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
And then-
whole Thanksgiving break or
Oh,
whatnot.
God, was just
You're going through this. I may have cancer. I may not.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So our Thanksgiving dinner, we're
all that's on your mind.
we're blessing the food, and we're blessing that,
Wow.
what's hopefully this isn't
Yeah.
what we hope it ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it turned out to be. And
Where'd you have Thanksgiving? Was it back in Cali or
California. Yeah, I went back home that year, which was great. Well, I was already home. I didn't transfer yet. I was in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of me, dude. Like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
And then I ended up going to the pediatrics department.
Okay.
And I didn't know at 19, if you said pediatrics, I didn't know what the hell that meant.
Yeah.
So they're like, you go to pediatrics. My grandma was taking me to my first treatments. And when we get there, there's all these kids, okay? 4, 5, 6, 3-year-olds, blood transfusions, having the same chemo that I'm about to get for the first time.
Yeah.
They're happy as can be. All the doctors and nurses told them, the oncologist told them, hey, this baseball guy's coming in.
Wow.
So they come in, they have baseballs, they had these little cards.
Yeah.
I was like, where'd you guys get these cards at? Like, I didn't even know I had a baseball card. Does it make sense? Like, so they come in, like, I walk in and they're, oh, hey, you're Dom, we play baseball. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah.
But I'm 19 and I'm hating life right now.
Right.
Hating life. Why am I here? I hate this. And then these kids come over. And in that moment, the switch went off, dude. Like, this ain't about you. You're going to have to ride this thing.
Yeah.
You're going to have to embrace this. You're going to have to put a smile on your face for these kids. You have to put a smile on your face for your family. You got to be grateful because you got 15 more years than that 4-year-old right there.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
huge.
mean? Like, in that moment, I was like, it's like they knew what they were doing. They could have gave me the same medicine and put me with the old people,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
They could have.
Yep.
But something that they knew. Let's put them with the kids.
I think it had a positive effect on both of you guys, right? Because like if you would have been there with the older, it probably would have been depressing. I mean, it's like you're seeing
It would have been everything I thought it was going to be.
exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It would have been everything
100%.
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And those kids changed my life.
Wow.
Changed my life. I know the day they probably don't remember me at all. It was a great day for them,
Yeah.
or a great Thursday every time I came in because I went in every Thursday.
You saw the same kids.
Yeah, I
pretty
saw the
much.
same
Yeah.
kids, dude. Some kids were there. Some kids never left.
Right.
I was outpatient, dude.
Yeah.
All right, some of these kids were inpatient. They've been there.
Wow.
And sometimes you come back and they weren't there.
Yeah.
And it lets you know, dude, I'm just coming here and getting my medicine, getting back in the car.
Right.
My man is away from his mom and dad for 3 weeks at a time. And dad comes in after work. And I see it all.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And this is 19. I'm sitting there thinking about, baseball, and it really wasn't important anymore, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
my goal before pre-cancer was professional baseball. Post-cancer, it was enjoy the game.